A year and a half ago, you and Representative, does she pronounce her name Jamie Herrera Butler?
Jamie Herrera Butler from Washington.
Yeah, she's a Republican who co-chairs, along with you, the Congressional Women's Caucus. And the two of you issued a statement urging reauthorization of the Violence Against Women Act in a bipartisan way. But I heard that you both received some pushback in your own conferences. Is that true?
We did. And I think part of it was born of our experience. Hers as a legislator in Washington and mine as an advocate. And our experience had been domestic violence had really never been a partisan issue. And so that really troubled us a lot. And what we decided to do was to issue this letter without saying, here's the prescription, here are the details, because we knew that that could break down, but urging work on that. And I think it was helpful really for the advocacy community. That's the way I think, right? So what can we do in Congress that gives the advocacy community some leverage out in congressional districts to compel us to act? And that's what that letter did. And I think, you know, it is true. We did both get a little bit of pushback, not a lot, but a little bit.
Why? Why would that?
I think because at the time, the way that the fight had broken down was over really partisan lines because of who would be covered under the new reauthorization. Were we going to cover people on tribal lands? Were we going to cover fully the LGBT community? And these can tend to be really partisan kinds of fights. And we just thought for anyone who's experiencing domestic violence, you're not going, oh, am I a victim? Do I want to be a survivor? And am I a D or an R? You want to get out of the violent situation. You want the services provided to you wherever those services are necessary. And you want to see law enforcement act in a way that is responsible, whether that is on tribal lands or it is in cities and communities across the country. And so we just felt very strongly about that. It was the right move. I think the advocates, I really want to credit them because they went back out into congressional districts all across this country. And one of the things I loved about being involved in the movement is that we had advocates everywhere. Couldn't touch a single congressional district without an advocate there. And they made the case to our members of Congress who came back to Washington compelled to act without controversy, and that's exactly what happened.